Def Ron. You know what I'm saying? It's together.
Thanks for joining me at center court. This is a winner's bracket game. Final winner's bracket game today. I'm going to give you the scores and particulars in a moment. That is Gabriel and Paul Lottman. On the court, on the side nearest to us is Andrew Dentler and Dylan Maarek. How'd you figure that your team could affect McQueen? Oh, okay. Zerbi and Rakim. Hey guys. Alright, you gonna sit? Where are you gonna sit? I could just stand. Alright, cool. Again, sorry about the wobbly camera. Nice up and down set. Lottman cut, got it. On these thick NVL lines.
Can we get that?
You don't happen to know what set this is, right? Alright, cool.
Ben, we're gonna just push that straight up for us. You're the only guy tall enough to fix it.
What set? First set. That's Madison McKibben. That was the reigning AVP champion from San Francisco, California. He and Ty Loomis pulled off the implausible by many. But to them, they weren't surprised at all. And there's an ace out of the middle. And the side changes. Can you see the score? Oh, cool. What's up, man? Hey. Cool. We can swap. 18-17's the switch. Dylan Maarek gets dug. Lottman with the high set. Andrew Dentler joust. Line over.
Perfect shot by Ospina right in the corner after a perfect dig. Equals perfect play and 19-17.
Playing really good volleyball right now. Gabriel and Lottman.
And we have a timeout at this crucial point of the first set. As we said, this is the men's winners bracket match. We have 2 more center court matches this afternoon to wrap up Friday, heading into Saturday.
I believe the score is 19-17. And as we take a timeout, I'm going to take you to this court again.
Right on it.
And once again, the kids are all right. There goes Stevenson. There goes Long. And there go the kids. There goes Cole Fears, and there goes Hagen Smith. Gets a no body, and Cole gets the 1-over dig. And what seems like a very important time in the game.
As we resume action on center court.
As they return to the court, the score is 19-17. Gabriel and Lottman lead. Gabriel's played a tremendous tournament, recently winners over Miles Evans
19-17.
and Dave Palm. I believe it was 2-1. Maarek patiently puts the ball
down the seam, keeping it close at 18-19.
Score is 18-19. We're in the first set.
Lottman serving. Dylan back on defense. Ospina and Lottman looking for a side out to take him to set point.
There's a big block. Gabriel hits cross court. Dylan Maarek looking to tie the game. Patiently waits for the block to go up, makes its move, line over, and now we have a tie game. The score is 19, serving 19.
We're looking at 9-9 here.
There's a line over, and now it's 20-19.
High line as Ospina points to his fans on the perfect high line. Right at the peak of his jump, and we have a first set point for Ospina and Lottman.
Set point number 1
Game number 1.
for Ospina. Gabriel Ospina. Again, both of them have played a tremendously good tournament, but highlighting Gabriel Ospina. Coming up with jump serves, coming up with aces when you need them. Coming up with kills when you need them. Coming up with digs when you need them. Set point opportunity number 1, 20-19. And this one, he took a chance and missed.
Going for the finishing serve. Brings us to 20-20. We're going overtime in first set.
With almost all of the momentum going to Ospina and Lottman. Somehow, some way. Dylan Maarek and Andrew Dentler hang in there, and now the score is tied, 20-20. Float serve. There's a good pass. Up and down set, and waiting for him to leave home early.
Ospina just hangs in here, waits
makes
for
his
the
move
cut
and gets
shot.
the cut over, and is now
To give
set
them their
point
second
opportunity
set
number
point
1.
at 21-20.
Sorry, scratch that. Set point opportunity number 2. Looking for the back set. Maarek patiently. Oh, wow, did Gabriel get a touch on that end?
Here in the first set, neither of these teams has lost yet. With the loss, they'll fall into the contenders bracket, but still be in the tournament.
Crazy thing is, none of these are considered
Winners get
wasted
to relax a little
opportunities.
bit
These
more.
are just opportunities to take the lead or take control by winning this first set. There's a great dig. Maarek trying to do too much. And I think Lottman might have said something to him after he landed on that block. Maybe something to the degree of, you blew it.
And the perfect set leads to the perfect high line to tie it at 22.
Score is 22-22. Maarek gonna try again. Up. Waiting for him to leave home again.
It by the block in the middle of the court.
Shaves the pit
Hard angle. Third set
of
point.
Andrew Dentler.
Set number 1.
Andrew Dentler, former player at George Mason University. Lottman, former player, I believe, at Long Beach State University as an outside hitter. Ospina. Maarek. There's a back set. Dentler.
And we got the stuff for the big
At the end of the first set.
And the celebration over the 10.
24-22.
There's a high five. Obviously, Ospina Lottman fans, we love that.
Let's see who won.
Maarek and Dentler looking to tie things up in upcoming set number 2. The NVL in Long Beach, Friday afternoon.
Let me sit. Hit talk real quick.
Anybody know who won that set? Who won that set?
Travis and
Nice. Good play by Rob.
Alright, we're going to give you a little sample. Cascade is going to be playing tomorrow afternoon here on these grounds. And have 5,000 people rocking out to this.
As the players approach the court again.
We got the whistle players to resume set number 2.
Hey, what's up, man?
What a cluster.
I know, right?
I'm working it though.
Good. That's good to know. At least someone's gonna unscrew this situation. Here's a line over on the call, and first point. Striking first is Lottman and Ospina. Sorry, thank you for joining me once again. We're at beautiful sunny Hermosa Beach. No, scratch that. We are at beautiful, well, let's just call it sunny Long Beach, California. Scorching hot Long Beach, California. Jason DeBeas at courtside for Volleyball 1-on-1 and NVL Varsity Sports. This is the winner's bracket round, I believe round 3 for the NVL in co-promotional World Series of Beach Volleyball. There's a line serve. Okay, pass by Dylan. Dylan hits one cross court and unable to recover, and now the score is, I will get the score in a moment.
Scores on that, but
I just can't. Yeah. If you see it, maybe you could just flash it to me.
Are you on Facebook Live?
Actually, NY Varsity Sports, the YouTube handle. Yeah, Jason. We met last year. If you remember, I was doing. That's right. Sorry, I'm slow. As that guy remembered, I did Facebook Live the entire qualifier and main draw for Hermosa Beach, California. Center court, we gotta have some ball, people. Lottman with a jump serve. Going to Maarek and... No, sorry, going to Andrew Dentler. That ball's into the net. We haven't had a side switch yet, so stay with me. I'll get you the score. They're trailing 1-0. Maarek and... It's a very, very important play. Great bring back, pretty much to a point of the net where it's in front of Dentler. He can actually do something about it, and do something about it he did. What does Maarek and Dentler have to do to win this game? Well, for one thing, I really think Maarek has to stay home. That's what happens when you stay home. You have dig opportunities. And a beautiful play, and there's a poke, and that's probably a 4-3 switch. I will double check. Yes, 4-3 calls out the announcer. Good job. Leading by 1 in the set, and leading 1-0 is Ospina and Lottman. There's an up and down jump serve, up and down set, and trying to do a little too much was Andrew Dentler. Ospina with a very good jump serve. Dentler checks the court, checks the ball. What a great play. Maarek, nobody up, and there's going to be an argument after this. You have to play the whistle, guys. They believe the ball hit the ground, and no one saw it hit the ground. One way or another, there's going to be a team that's not happy about that call. Yeah, he wasn't sure if the ball hit the ground or not. There's going to be someone not happy about that.
We have a timeout after that.
Oh my God, could we drag this game any freaking slower than it's already going? Take a zoom in on the new familiar kids. It's Smith, Hagen Smith, Cole Pierce. Played a tremendous tournament right out of the qualifier. There were 5 sets that were very, very close. They were a perfect 5-0 in sets that were decided by 2. Okay, as we take time from the long discussion and the timeout.
Alright, getting back on the court. Beginning of second match. While we're at it, we'd like to thank all of our officials. There's a lot of heat out there physically and emotionally. It's hard to make a perfect call every time. It's hard to see the net.
Good stuff today, guys.
Thanks. We appreciate the job that they do.
Huh?
Did you get that one at all or no?
The match before,
One guy per
when
court.
you
Not the one we just played though.
no,
Okay.
no.
That's what I meant. I just wanted that.
Denler's one of the coaches. We play together, so I got to get one of mine. But amazing work today, guys. You guys are 5-0. The qualifier, you were 5-0 in sets decided by 2.
And with the stare down and the spike for 6-5.
Yeah, as I was saying before, good job. Whenever a set was kept close, they were winning it. Fears and Hagen Smith was winning it. Hagen Smith, of course, the indoor setter for UCLA, and the son of St. John Smith. As Ospina and Lottman take a 6-5 lead after the timeout. There's a back set, and that ball's out of bounds, and now a little bit of a break, and that was the break they needed to make it 7-5.
Ospina and Lottman looking to close it out in 2. Excuse me, 8-5.
Yeah, that's all. Now the score is 6-7-8. Hey, what's up, brother?
We're going by.
Cool, man. I put your matchup last night.
Oh, cool.
It's on YouTube if you want. Okay.
I have it.
could the game be held up anymore? Score is 8-6. Gentlemen, let's go. I only have freaking 4 cells on my battery. I'm giving you about 30 seconds. I'm turning this off. I'm just not gonna film this shit. Definitely use a timeout if you have to. Recover. And coming from the war, from the trenches, and out smelling like a rose is Rob. No, of course. All familiar territory to you, I'm sure.
No, actually no, dude. I'm in uncharted seas right now.
Oh, you're in the gladiator pits.
Yeah, but I've never been this far in tournament, so.
Yeah. I mean, I watched you play the last couple of tournaments, and I mean, you were only hitting a stride forward. It wasn't, none of it was standing still, and certainly none of it was backwards. So.
Well, we had a good comeback.
Yeah.
Our second match today was a good one. So.
Yeah, up against a high IQ young volleyball team in Hagen Smith and Cole Fears. You know, they went through the entire qualifier first round, and they were 5-0 in sets that were decided by 2. So they're tough.
Yeah, they had a hell of a tournament. I was so proud of those guys.
Oh. I trained with them 3 weeks ago. We had like this co-op thing in Hermosa Beach, north of the pier. Along with Greg Faulkner, indoor guy, just trying to. You remember him, black guy, tall black guy, plays in all the Forest tournaments. Greg Faulkner, played for Cal Northridge. Yeah. Well, if ever you're in Smackfest, if you're ever like in Manhattan 60s, he's the tall, dark skinned middle. He wants to get more reps. So it's him, Cole, Chris Flood. Rob McLean and myself.
I know those.
Yeah.
I know both those names.
Yeah. Well, Rob's a friend. I'm from New York, so I know him from New York. Yeah. And Flood is just an awesome human being.
The New Yorkers, they sneak out.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's good.
That's okay.
Jersey guys.
Yeah, I was pretty good friends with Mike too, Salick.
I don't know that name.
New York, he actually made it to, he's like 41, he made it qualifier 3. Him and Greg Hunter. You stay away from grass, right?
Actually, it's the first volleyball I ever played.
Yeah.
I used to play grass. I used to play grass down in the south. I used to go and play the Clash and the Crown,
cool.
all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
I was playing the Crown when I was like 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
For me, East Coast guy, what's up, man? What's up, Jaron? It's like a Jaron sighting. Better than Where's Waldo? No, but for me,
every 20 minutes it's like.
yeah. No, but for me, New York, the big grass tournament was Pottstown, or is
Oh yeah. I never
Pottstown.
played Pottstown. I will play one of these years.
Good tournament. Dentler and Dentler won with Shane Donahue.
Oh yeah.
And there it is.
There's your line over.
Straight down hit. Dylan rolls it over the top. Get within 2
Good job, Dill.
9-11.
Scores 9-11. We're 1 point away from the technical timeout.
Launch win set for Maarek
Is it close or not so
and
much?
Dentler.
Well, they lost the first set 23-21.
Wow.
And this one is 9-11 with a possible 1 point switch or 3 before the technical. Oh man.
And on the second set, top side change, 12-9. Ospina and Lottman.
And there's the technical timeout. As we take time. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Are you playing in this today or qualifier, main draw?
I didn't make it through yesterday.
Cool. I'm Jason Deveas. I'm volleyball one-on-one and
I met you with Crystal yesterday.
Yes! Oh my God! All these tall blondes.
Yeah, I know. We
It's
all
like, which one did you talk to? She was
I know.
tall.
And none
She
of
was
us-
blonde.
And none of us wear clothes, so when we put clothes on, you don't recognize us,
Oh hell
right?
no! That's even worse.
That's terrible.
But it's all, you know what else it's like for the guys? It's like, which guy did you talk to? The guy with the hat and shades. Look around. So, talk to me a little bit, since we got a technical timeout, about the NVL ball. Like, I'm sure you train with different balls, the Spalding Top Flight, maybe the Wilson AVP, maybe the FIVB one.
Yeah.
Do you find the NVL easier to operate as far as pass and as far as grasping, swing, drop on some of your hits than the Wilson? Let's start with the Wilson.
No, I really like the Wilson. But I train with the Wilson like all the time.
Yeah.
And so I really like it. So I don't know, I really like the Wilsons. These ones yesterday, that was the first time I played with Hawks on the beach at least, because I played like them indoor for international ball and stuff. But it was the first time I played with them on the beach. They were a little bit harder
slippery.
I think they're a little bit harder to pass.
I think like the FIVB one's the hardest one to hit.
Yes, it's
Like
so,
you have to really, I'm gonna use my hand for the camera. Really do one of those. Yeah. The margin for error. Yeah. Now
it makes your game more precise, which is good, especially when you're playing with the high level.
So between that, the NVL, the FIVB, and the let's just say the Spalding, which one's the easiest?
Between
The four of them.
I don't know. I've had different experiences with them all, but like the only Spaldings I've played with were like some
The
of
black and
the
white.
older
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, like the Top Flight ones?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you a throwback girl?
No,
What?
the people I train with are older. Like in New Mexico, they're
Yeah.
old, so they have old balls. So they're like super grippy, and I didn't like them.
Yeah.
And the paneling, I just don't like the
Oh, and that ball turns into like an egg after.
It does, it's
after
terrible.
it egg shapes out. Well, the new one, the King of the Beach one, or not the new one. Let's just call it the current black and white one.
Yeah.
For me, is the easiest one. Like on a jump serve, it's like even if I miss, I can't miss. And it has this ridiculous sharp. It's the hardest one to set with my hands.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna head out in a minute.
nice.
Are you gonna play tomorrow?
I'll play tomorrow.
Is yours Sunday? Is it Huntington or is it somewhere else? Okay, I'll be there. See ya.
So tell him your name again for the camera.
I'm Cassie House from New Mexico.
There you go. Nice. Which I wasn't sitting down pointing the camera up. She's authentically tall, ladies and gentlemen. 6'3", maybe 6'2".
6'2".
I'm 6'1", but my head's like huge, so
you
I'm standing next to you. I'm trying to squeeze an inch on you, yeah. So these guys trail 1 set to 0, and the technical timeout was 12-9. And I guess I'm just gonna find out what the score is now.
These guys being Dylan.
In the booth is Sean Ledig. Yeah, Dylan Dentler are down 1 set to 0.
Forgot where I was going. What's it called again?
The Doghouse. Killer Burgers.
I just barked.
Yeah, I met Sean a couple days ago. He's great.
Yeah.
He's an
The
awesome.
Raging Cajun.
Yes, he's so cool.
He's so. You know what? I'm on camera, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He's so damn handsome too. I'm a little gay for him, man. Yeah.
He's like the big man.
Yeah. That's how you know you're good looking. A guy or a girl, like a guy's so good looking, other guys are like, I don't know if he's good looking or not. I'm straight. I'm like, dude, come on, you're not blind.
You know.
You know, yeah. You ain't blind.
You look at yourself every day in the mirror. You
Yeah.
know.
I had a conversation with 2 of my friends about women's boobs. Like why, you know, and the way men stare at it and this and that. But I'm like, listen, some women's boobs are so conspicuous. Other women are gonna look too. So I mean,
So what's your opinion on
what? They're aesthetically pleasing, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with some big ass. Oh, something else.
I'm not, what's your opinion on like fake boobs though?
Fake boobs are fun to look at too. They're just fun.
It's not weird.
I mean, they're not gonna
They-
float in the water or anything. They're just gonna sink. Only real boobs. It's science. Science has shown that only real boobs float.
No, like if, okay, so a guy, when she plays, like a couple of the girls yesterday have to do through, they're jumping and
They gotta double up on this.
they're not moving.
Right.
Like they just stay, no matter how much bounce or leverage or diving they're doing.
That's so. But as a woman, don't you think that's very important? Don't you
I'm
think that's
I'm captain of the itty bitty titty committee. Like
Oh. That's why I keep the camera pointed up here.
I am team sternum, so
Oh, so it's at least your words. So. Well, my significant other, she just had a baby. I have a 7-month-old, Braxton, and she walks around the house like sports bra, this and that, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm cheating on
I feel
her. I like, can you please get the hell out of my house before Kelly comes home? You know. And Kelly's like, forget that girl. I'll slap her up. But yeah, there has to be a level of uncomfortability with just jumping up and down and the landing, that shock of the landing. So, guys too, I guess, right? Some guys gotta wear a cup. Just hung the low way, you know.
Oh my God, that's my energy.
Yes. Where? Where?
DJ booth, next tent, sitting down.
Okay.
2 shorts.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. She's like, by the way, sitting next to Ty Tremblay. She's sitting next to Ty Tremblay, right? The guy all the way in the end with the shades, ponytail. That's Ty Tremblay. Yeah. So speaking of hot men, here you go. I met Ty in Mexico.
Really?
At Puerto Vallarta. Absolutely. There's some people that are like that, and it's, you know, to be fake.
Sets things right at 14-18.
He is.
Both of these teams
really
playing a lot of
He's like the
volleyball already, coming through the qualifier
laid-back
yesterday.
California guy. Like what people
Undefeated
outside
so
of
far
California
today
perceive
in the main
California
draw
to be.
competition. Shows the depth of the players here in Southern California and the NVL in general.
Super laid back and like.
Yep. I went on an SOB vacation. I'm plugging them in on my camera too, in Puerto Vallarta. My girl was there for playing the tournaments. I was there just to play like exhibition, because I was like an indoor player, just trying to see how the speed of the pros is the same way. The speed is the same way, but just God, sometimes just one-on-one, man. I took a half a game just for my twitch muscles to be like, you know, yeah. It was him, John Mayer, Mark Cairns, and myself, just doubles, just playing king. And like halfway through the game, they're like, Jay, you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Yeah.
And too much heat from Ospina. 2 points away from closing out the match. Maarek,
I'll say that on camera. I love the NVL. I love how everyone's like this big family.
19-15 second
I
set.
played 2 ABPs. This is my first NVL, and I love the environment.
Go to the one in Hermosa Beach.
I'm going to both.
I live 6 blocks away. So my birthday's coming up next week. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get people in high places to reach out to the AVP and see if I can keep Tri-Born company.
Yeah.
Because I actually have the gift of gab.
Oh, reading stock?
Yeah. As you can
Dentler.
guess or allude to.
Detonation right down the middle.
No, but
Makes the switch possible at
all quality
16-19.
stuff, play-by-play. I've been playing 28 years. I've been coaching for 19, and I did some color commentary and play-by-play for quantitative like 4 years.
Yeah.
There goes Madison. There goes the other sexy Jesus. Tim just walked by?
Yeah.
Got the beard? You just missed him.
Yeah, he's on.
Okay. There he is, yeah. How about him in San Francisco?
Yeah, did so well.
And not just that, the celebration was
So impressive.
you feel like you took the journey with him. It was so meaningful for the both of them. Him and Ty Loomis. Who's everyone knows that. No, but
Just a little
Hermosa
bit
Beach,
closer for Maarek
my
and
birthday's the
Dentler.
26th,
17-19.
but I start the 22nd. Like I have a group of friends that make a big deal out of it. So that Monday night, if you're around, Tennessee's, North of the Pier, it's karaoke night.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'm singing 3 times last night. And I'm singing Empire State of Mind, and I'm singing All of Me by John Lewis.
Good selection.
Yeah. And I can sing. I got a million of those damn things. My degree, my is in theater performance, so.
And the missed serve brings us to match point for Ospina and Lottman.
Match point opportunity number 1.
2017.
Yes, they got scored for us.
And to close it out in 2, go to Saturday. Winner goes on, losers still in the tournament.
I couldn't forget. Such an easy name. And match point opportunity number 1. This is the right to stay in a winner's bracket. Honestly, whoever gets eliminated at this point, there's so few teams left. Whoa, and there's the match.
The win for
There's so
Ospina
few teams left in the
and
winner's bracket. There's
Lottman.
almost no one to
2
play, so.
qualifiers. Going on, still in the tournament, going to Saturday
And
for
2
Ospina and
qualifiers.
Lottman.
So I coach with Andrew Dentler.
What a great
on the
match,
summer
high
beach
quality
volleyball.
match right there.
So he has to play another coach.
Congratulations
to
to
get
both
him
teams
qualified around
for how far you've come. Coming
and one
up
of my
in
other
10
players,
minutes, center court women's match.
Presley Full.
Raquel Ferreira, Kim Heldreth. Coming through the contenders bracket will face Smith and Del Ponte.
She's the shortest player.
10 minutes.
In the history of, shortest player to get a volleyball scholarship.
Thank you, ref.
Hey, but for Cassie and for Rob,
Is that going to 3?
nah, it's 2-0. 2-0.
Dentler one?
No, Lottman and Ospina.
They beat them clean too?
Yeah. No, first game 23-21, second was 21-17. Gabriel's actually been playing a lights out tournament. I mean, to his credit.
Yeah,
So.
no kidding. Dude, Gabriel and I played together like a couple of years ago. We played a whole season.
Yeah.
And we both like that same year like together. 'Cause I was playing right. I don't usually play right.
Yeah.
So I built my right side game. He built his defense. We won a couple tournaments. Like, it was.
Isn't it great? And everything is positive. He plays around the
I
BS.
had so much fun playing him. I'm so glad for him.
Cool. So for Rob, and so for Cassie, and so for Sean, Hot Ladig, I'm Jason DeVilliers. So long.